My role in the program is to oversee the complete administrative side of it, dealing with the accreditation, making sure the curriculum is all current for all the faculty, and that all students are getting exactly what they need to get. In addition to that, I teach and have taught almost every course within the program, and I teach usually about 2/3 of the time, and about 1/3 of my time is administration-wise. My career path to get to MCC is kind of a varied one. I began my training in respiratory care directly out of high school and went to, at that time, a hospital-based program with a diploma program. Went to work at the University Hospital in South Dakota, and at the end of a period of about a year and a half, was called into administration, was offered to take over as the manager of the department. And that was a real eye-opener for me, in which I had to make some dramatic changes. Went back to school, actually, while I was working in a full-time capacity, completed my bachelor's degree in healthcare administration. Actually worked at the University Hospital for a period of about 17 years, serving over the respiratory area, the pulmonary laboratory, the sleep laboratories, and also working as a clinician. And part of my responsibilities during that time also were to unite 3 hospital-based respiratory therapy education programs into one state-supported school at the same time. So that was a little bit of a challenge also, certainly. Then looking for a little bit of variety in life, I moved from South Dakota to Nebraska, and my task in Nebraska was to develop a pulmonary rehab program for the what is now the CHI healthcare system. And so I developed the pulmonary rehab program at Emmanuel Medical Center here in the city, and was working there. And the issue of education has always been in my background. I enjoyed it. And when the opportunity came to apply for the position of the program director here at Metro, I did. And I've been here ever since. I think probably as we're looking at mentors that I've had, probably one of them was the very first instructor I ever had in respiratory care, who probably instilled in me the sense of the value of education. I was very young at that time. The value of what professionalism was and how you go about attaining it, and to look to the future. Okay, the teaching highs for me, I think, always come, they're almost a daily basis. And so when that student kind of has that aha moment, that they all of a sudden, it dawns on them, the concepts are there, they can relate to it, it begins to make sense to it. And then you know that it's been a good day. You've accomplished something. I think the motivation for me in my teaching career has certainly been the students. You just get enthusiasm from them. You build on them and you're part of their lives. And you're helping them attain some goals that they're hopefully attaining in the future. And it's just that's what motivates me on a daily basis. When you say technology and what impact it's had upon the teaching environment in healthcare, I think it's tremendous. Certainly there's probably no other field other than healthcare where technology has had such a huge impact on what we do. All of the equipment, the ventilators, the various mechanical devices we're using now are all computer controlled and et cetera, requiring us to use them quite a bit. Within the program, we have not utilized Blackboard and some of those situations for online classes yet, but certainly something we're looking at for the future. I want the students to walk out of my classroom knowing that they can be the best that they can and having that desire to be the best they can. Not always knowing all the answers, but having the internal burning desire to try to find out what the right answers are and to truly administer quality care to the patients they're going to come in contact with. I would hope that the students could take away from my classes and in the future would look back at me as being maybe a little bit of a mentor for them, that I was a role model for them, in which I've established a professional career and one that they might try to attain. I think there's a lot of challenges that enter, especially my job on a daily basis. We have the issues of changing accreditation standards, making sure that the curriculum is all staying current, is a huge enterprise by itself. I think just maintaining the up-to-dateness, I guess is the word, of equipment, technology that's out there that we're working with on a daily basis, that's changing and evolving, making sure we're staying current with that. It's just the healthcare field's a very flexible, dynamic environment right now. And certainly it's the ways we do things, we did things in the past 5 years ago are much different than the way we're doing them today. So it's a matter of just remaining current. I have no magic advice. I think that no, there's no magic panacea, but I think just be yourself, work hard, and it's doable. Jerry Moss, I'm the director of the Respiratory Care Program at the South Campus of Metropolitan Community College.